Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to a very special episode. We're finally going to find out who Axolotl is. We have a very special guest. This is going to be our first ever Puppet Master interview, and it's with someone who is actually a puppet master because it's an actual puppet. Madge is here. How you doing, Madge? You will be represented by an actual axolotl picture. Let me turn you up a little bit. How you doing?
Pretty good.
So you were the creator of Axolotl, right?
Axy M Axolotl.
M Axolotl, excuse me. Oh, that's right, because the M stands for magical.
It stands for magical.
I had forgotten all about that. So, for those of you, there's a couple people in the chat who are totally confused at what's happening right now. But a couple months ago, I tried to play a ARG live on stream, and the one that I happened to try was Axy M Axolotl.
Hello, my name is Axy M Axolotl. The M stands for magical. How am I magical, you may ask? I can give you superpowers, but only if you're in my game show. Here's how it works. There are 30 players, 5 challenges. 5 players will be picked at the end of every round to be eliminated, and 5 people will win. And the best part is, it's all online. No traveling far away to be part of the show. Don't want to play, but still want to be a part of things? That's A-OK. You can always join as a spectator. Sign up, just join the Discord server in the description. Good luck, and have fun.
Now, unfortunately, the project was not able to be completed, but Madge is here to explain to us what was the plan, what happened, and just the overall idea behind Axy M Axolotl. So, you created this project. Tell us what it was.
First of all, it's Axy, not Axel.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
You keep saying Axel. It's fine.
So what was the idea? What were you going for with this project?
Well, the game show. It was going to be like, okay, so the game show. The winners were going to get superpowers, but the thing I was afraid of with that, though, was like, you can't really give people superpowers. It's not a thing you can do. So I was just going to tell you, hey, just pretend you have superpowers. I was going to DM them out of character. Hey, just pretend you have superpowers. I was afraid I was going to break the immersion. I was really worried about that.
That's interesting. So basically, you were going to recruit players to be more of characters in this.
Yeah.
So we watched the first video, and you set it up that it was going to be an axolotl that was going to play a game, and the winners got superpowers. And we only got to see one of the games, which was the picture game.
Hey, it's me again. First of all, thank you so much to everyone that joined. It really means a lot to me. Now, on with the first challenge. The first challenge is a truth or dare challenge. First, you pick either truth or dare. If you pick truth, tell me what the most embarrassing thing you've ever been caught doing is. If you pick dare, show me the most embarrassing photo on your phone. Remember to keep it PG, since this is a family show, and DM me your answers. The 5 lamest answers will get their players eliminated. That's all for now. Goodbye!
Because I know I sent you a picture of when I was in a Luigi cosplay in New York.
Lying when they said that is probably the best picture they had seen so far.
I'm glad that I was winning. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So what was the plan with that information? Because I had speculated that this was like a trick of some sort. Was it a trick or...
Well, Axy wasn't really going to do anything with the information, but it was a trick.
Okay.
They would have given the people superpowers, but they would have had horrible side effects.
Okay.
And so then, after the game show was over, Lulu Spraggins, I was like hiding out and saying absolutely nothing as Lulu Spraggins. That was for a reason.
Okay, just to clarify, for people who may not know, Lulu was a character that was on the Discord for this ARG. That was also, it was also you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my main account.
Right.
So, I had more challenges written down. There were going to be 5 of them.
What were the challenges?
Challenge 2 was eat as many pancakes covered in spicy sauce as you can. The 5 people who eat the least pancakes are eliminated. And then challenge 3. I had a song written out. I was gonna make an instrumental to that song, and like I would record myself singing the song. It's about like I couldn't figure out what the song would be about, so I had to get like a prompt off the internet.
Okay.
And I found a really good one about like you zoom in on an item in a room, and then you zoom out, you describe the item, and then how do I explain this? You describe the item, what it looks like, what it feels like, and then you zoom out, what is its purpose in the room? And so it was about a pencil being held in the hand of an artist who's trying to figure out what to draw.
Okay.
And then you were gonna have the players were going to have to sing the song, and the 5 worst singers would be eliminated.
Okay.
So challenge 4. Wait, what? Sorry, were you gonna say something?
No. It's just it's funny to me that we went from pictures to eating pancakes to singing. But this is great. Yeah. Continue.
Thanks. So challenge 4, the players are asked a series of very personal questions. If they don't want to answer, they have to eat Dorito cereal, which is crushed up Doritos in a bowl of Mountain Dew. The 5 players to eat the most Dorito cereal would be eliminated.
So you were expecting your players to go out and buy Mountain Dew and Doritos for the challenge?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And challenge 5. Send Axy the funkiest hat pick you can find, and the 5 most funky hat picks win.
Okay, interesting. So you were going to narrow it down to 5 people?
Yes.
Okay.
5 people will get superpowers.
So they would get superpowers, and they would receive a message out of character that was like, okay, here's your character now. You now have this power, you have to pretend this, and it also has this side effect.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. So, how much longer did the game go on in your story after the game show part?
I don't know, as long as it had to, I guess. I've never really have a time frame for these things. I just kind of assume, like, whenever the players solve the thing, they solve the thing. I'm not sure how long it's going to take the players to solve the thing, but they're going to solve it eventually. You know?
Well, more of what I'm asking, not so much like days. I was more asking like the point where the game show part ended and people got superpowers. How much game was left? Like how much more ARG was there going to be?
Like there was like a second half.
Okay, so that was about the halfway point. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the second half going to be?
Well, Lulu Spraggins, she's been a quiet spectator this whole time, and she speaks up. Turns out she was in Axy's game show about 30 years ago, and she got dimension hopping powers, but the side effect is she can't go back to dimensions she's visited.
Okay, I like that.
And she starts speaking in code so Axy won't understand her, and she says she's going to try to kill Axy, because he's been tricking people for like so long, who even knows how long. And she figures if she kills them, everyone will lose their superpowers, lose their side effects, and everyone will live happily ever after.
Okay.
So Lulu hops into Axy's dimension, and she goes up to their front door. It's locked by a password, and she has to go into the house, solve a bunch of puzzles, hide from Axy, and the players have to help her solve the puzzles. And eventually, she goes into Axy's room and kills him.
Okay, so Axy was going to die at the midway point of this game.
No, that's the ending.
Okay, so the second half was going to be kind of Axolotl versus Lulu.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Interesting. So how would the game have worked in the second half of the story here?
Okay, so, wait, what do you mean by that?
What would we as players be doing during this conflict?
Okay, so obviously, the players have to be doing something. So I decided Lulu is terrible at puzzles and codes, so she has to have the players' help to figure them out.
Okay, and there would be codes to get to Like why are there codes? What are we solving in this situation?
Like locking doors. Like doors are locked. You have to unlock them. Let's see. Let's look at my notes. There's gonna be like. Yeah, mostly locked doors, I think.
Okay. How are you gonna like do the game? Would this all be on Discord? Would there be YouTube videos? It would all be on Discord. Interesting.
Yeah.
So basically, the project at this point would be for only 5 people to play.
Oh no, the rest of the players can play as well.
Oh, okay.
But we're trying to save the 5 people that had the superpowers.
Oh, okay, all right. So they're a major plot point, but everyone is still playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got confused with Squid Game and assumed everybody else was dead.
I've never seen Squid Game. I've been meaning to watch that.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I hear.
So that was basically the main arc of the story. Is Act 1 was the game show, and then Act 2 was helping Lulu and freeing everyone of the superpowers.
Yep.
Excellent. Very, very cool. Very cool. So after the game show part, the YouTube element would have kind of been over?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know if it's a bad thing. I think it's an interesting choice as a creator to put a lot of work into something that won't be archived in any way, because it'll all just kind of exist on Discord. And again, I'm not saying that's bad.
True.
I think it's very interesting to create something that is for a limited amount of people. You know, it's like theater then.
Well,
instead of
don't worry.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, it's been done before.
So I'm curious about like the production of this, because the first thing that I said when I was watching the videos is this is clearly a puppet. Was it supposed to be clearly a puppet? Was that part of the story, or?
Yeah. It turns out, I forgot to mention this.
Okay.
Axy is actually a shapeshifter.
Okay.
Shapeshifting into a whole another dimension that happened to be shapeshifting into a disembodied hand with a puppet on it.
Okay, so the hand was not connected to anything. It was just a floating arm. Okay.
Just a floating arm.
Because when I was playing, my theories were like, this is actually an axolotl, this is a puppet, and I'm being scammed, or it's something in between. So it looks like it was something more in between. That's very funny.
Yeah.
So was this just you, or did you have any help in this production?
It was just me, which was probably a bad thing, because I know the best. Well, I've heard someone say that the best ARGs are made with a small team of people.
I would agree for that for the most part. All the stuff I've made, I've done alone, and all the stuff that I've done has not been great. So there you go. Yeah. There's your evidence.
Sometimes you just need a second opinion and other people's skills.
Yeah. So what happened? You don't have to get into any like personal stuff, but like what caused the project to get canceled?
Well, I used to go to a place called 29 Acres. I have autism, so I have trouble like adulting and also controlling my emotions. So my parents were like, you know what, let's send them to 29 Acres where they will learn to adult. But the problem with the program they put me in is they were trying to teach me how to like cook, clean, get a job, hold down a job, instead of going down to the bare basics and teaching me how to control my emotions, which I cannot. Okay. So I got kicked out of 29 Acres, but not before getting suspended many, many times. And they have like a tech policy where like if I get suspended, I have to wait like 15 days to get my tech back and also be into AM meeting on time. It was like a whole thing, and then it was like that for a very long time, and then they changed it to something even worse and even more unreasonable, where I had to like, where like I got my tech back like until 8:30 every day. Like I got it like after AM meeting, and then like after AM readiness was done, and then when it's 8:30, I had to give it to the staff. Okay. And the problem with that is if I have like these like if I have like I don't know, a problem, like a behavioral problem at all during the day, like I have to have, if I have at least 2 behavioral problems within two certain time blocks, I would not get my tech back the next day, and I would have to wait like 3 days while also being on the best behavior I could be, which is
Gotcha.
very hard and super unreasonable for how I am.
Okay. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like there was like a strikes rule, like 2 strikes
Yeah,
in an
kinda like
hour.
that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and then I got kicked out of 28 Acres because I couldn't control my emotions and they gave up on me. It
Okay.
really sucks.
It,
I was
it
like,
sounds like
no,
it sucks.
yeah, and now I'm back at my parents' house.
So like this, while all this is happening, is when you were creating this project.
Yeah, and I had my tech so little that it was like nearly impossible to create it. I don't even know where I'm going next.
Gotcha.
We have no idea what's going to happen.
Well, you are currently working on another project, correct?
Yeah, but that's just because I have more free time because I'm not really doing anything right now.
Okay. Well, tell us about the new project.
Which one? I have like 2.
Both?
Okay.
This is your time.
Well, Sunfish Reef Archives. That's another ARG I'm working on. It's gonna be a lot better. I have a team of people,
Okay.
which is good.
I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. Sun Fishery Archives?
No, Sunfish Reef Archives.
Oh, okay. Sunfish Reef Archives.
Yeah. It's gonna be about this person, Valinda. She loves retro things, so she goes to a garage sale and finds a bunch of unlabeled VHS tapes. And she's like, "Ooh, wow!" So she takes them home, excited about the mystery of what's on them. She didn't even ask what's on them because she likes mysteries too, I guess. And she puts them in her VHS player because she has one of those. And she turns out what's on the VHS tapes is a cartoon called Sunfish Reef that no one can seem to remember, or at least very few people can seem to remember. If they do remember it, it was very vaguely.
Mm-hmm.
And you find out that the creator of the show slowly went insane over the course of the cartoon because she was being haunted by a creature called the Mindbender, and that's all I'm going to tell you to avoid spoilers.
Yeah, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Is that available yet, or is that still being
No, it's not.
worked
It's
on?
probably not going to be available for a very long time because animation, it takes a very long time.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Plus, not very many people are into animation and are also willing to work for free. And
No.
I would totally pay people, but I also have no money.
Yeah. It's hard to make stuff for free. And what was the other project you were working on?
It's called Home. It's very much a work in progress, but I made the possible mistake anyway, of just jumping headfirst into it and just winging it as I go. So it probably won't be as good as Sunfish Reef Archives.
Sometimes you just need a project to work on. I get that. I understand that feeling.
Yeah. I also have way too many ideas for my own good.
Oh, I know that feeling all too well.
Yeah. I'm like, I want to do all of them, and then I find this shiny new idea. I'm like, forget that other idea. I want to do that one now, and it sucks.
It does. I'm the same way. I completely get it. So one interesting thing about your ARG that I'd never seen before, and I wanted to talk a little bit about, was the fact that you were doing a behind-the-scenes blog at the same time as it coming out. Because I think I cut it out of my episode when I was playing it, but somebody dropped in my chat and dropped the link off to that video. And I messaged you like, "Hey, should I be showing this? Is this out of game?" And you were like, "No, it's out of game. Don't look at that." So what was going on there? What was the plan?
It's just out of game.
Right. I just didn't want to confuse the audience by showing it and stuff like that.
Yeah, you good.
So what was the idea behind that? Why were you trying to do a behind the scenes along with production?
So sometimes you just need some shameless self-promotion.
All right. That's a perfectly good answer.
Yep.
So I'm new to trying to stream these ARGs, but I really appreciate you stopping by to talk about your project and let us know your thoughts and your process and things like that. What as a puppet master of an ARG, what did you learn? Like, what advice would you give to someone that wants to create one of these?
Get people's opinions, get people to work with you. Even if you think you can do it all by yourself, don't do it all by yourself. If you do it by yourself, it'll be crap.
Very, very simple.
Yeah.
Great advice. Great advice.
Also, if you're gonna use a puppet, make a stock puppet. They're very easy to make.
Did you make that puppet yourself?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
If you want, I could give you a tutorial on how to make your own Axy.
Well, it's the strangest thing. I could not, for the life of me, after I streamed the episode where I was playing the game, find the behind-the-scenes blog again. I don't know. I just
Really?
lost the link. Well, because I cut it out of the video, so I didn't have the website anymore. And then I was like, where did that link go? And I couldn't find it.
If you want, I could link you to it.
Sure. Yeah, I'd love to take a look at that again.
Find it.
Yeah, be sure to in the Discord, just send me everything that you want me to promote so I can put it into the description of this video.
There you go. And I'm also going to send you the home channel.
Excellent.
Because the first 2 episodes are already out, actually.
Of home?
Yeah, home.
Excellent. Cool. I will definitely be checking that out.
And here is the home channel. There you go.
Thank you. I'll throw all that in the chat in a moment once we finish up. And all of those links, if you want more Axolotl fun and more of Madge projects, they're all going to be in the links below. Madge, thank you so much for taking some time out to talk to me about this project.
You're welcome.
Any wisdom you want to leave us with in parting?
I am the least wise person you'll ever meet.
Any unwise words you would like to leave in parting?
Raw egg is good.
Raw egg is good.
Yep.
All right, Madge, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
So long. So there we have it. That's going to be the conclusion of I'm going to say Axel again. Axy M, Axolotl. The M stands for magical. So I'd reached out to the Puppet Master Madge and really wanted to have some conclusion and some finality to the Axolotl series. So I invited them on and we had a fun little chat. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I want to do more of these when it comes to when I finish a game. So, and I will be finishing Lisa the Painful RPG very soon. So maybe I should reach out to them and have them on. But as you know, all my Let's Plays are available over at +2 Comedy Gaming, so you can catch up on all of those. I play ARGs and all that fun stuff. And also be sure to join me here on Twitch for fun interviews and fun gameplay. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Boop!